This was in belief that Mckeague had gone and slept in a bin and had been transported then to the landfill site. While Suffolk police started and stated about Mckeague had gone and slept in a bin, and this was in the Horseshoe area. His family had gone and said that they did not believe any of these versions of theories that was being said. They also point to the fact that he was very proud of his own appearance, and if necessary, he could have gone and slept in his car, which was not that very far away. The search had been planned to cover over 1,100 square foot yards to a depth of 25 feet and was expected to take roughly 10 weeks. On 13th of February, Mckeague's mother had gone and announced £50,000 reward that was offered for some information on her son, and it was to be withdrawn if no one had came during the week. By May 2017, it had become a reveal that it had gone and cost the Suffolk police £1 million, and that it could potentially take much more longer than the estimate of 10 weeks. It makes the case one of the most expensive missing persons inquiries the Suffolk police ever dealt with. By May, they had gone and sifted through 3,000 tons, long tons, 3,300 short tons of waste. On the 1st of March, a 26-year-old man was arrested on suspicion of attempting to perverse the cause of justice. He was not the driver of the bin lorry, nor a relative to Mckeague. On 7th of March, the suspect had become released, and the police had gone and stated that they believed he had generally made a mistake and that the charge had gone and then been dropped. In conjunction with this, police revealed that there had become an error that was made in some calculations. This was of the weight of the bin load, that it was close to 220 pounds. Urquhart had then gone and stated on Facebook that this can be extremely devastating. It only means one thing. On 5th of June, it was announced that the police were finding, quote, some items from the right time, place of where Mckeague was. About 4,430 tons of waste had then been searched. But the police spokeswoman had gone and said the work is constantly being reviewed, and as the search team still finding some items from the right time frame that are identifiable as coming from the town, the search will continue going from week to week basis. On 20th of July 2017, 20 weeks into the disappearance of Mckeague, Detective Superintendent Katie Elliott of Suffolk Constabulary announced at a press conference that the search of the landfill had come to an end, with no positive results for Mckeague. A human skull had been found, and this was at the site in April 2017, but was found to be from a female that had dated back to before 1945 era. Police had gone and managed to trace the person who had sent it to the landfill, and they had deemed that there was no suspicious circumstances. Between February and July, The police had gone and sifted through 6,500 tonnes, and this was of waste at the landfill site. The search will now focus on incinerated waste, and the police will also initiate a comprehensive review. This is of the investigation. Nicola Urquhart also publicly acknowledged the possibility that Mckeague may never be found, but had criticised police's decision to hand the landfill site back to the owners and sought out an injunction to prevent the area of where his remains are believed to have been disturbed. Police were then criticised for not continuing the search. They had gone and stated that it was not about any of the money that had been spent on the landfill dig. The police officer stated that if it's not about the money, then there is no reason not to go searching. Dr. Stuart Hamilton, a forensic pathologist, stated that if Mckeague's body had been in the bin lorry, it had become crushed, and the rate of decomposition would have been faster than normal. This was for a human body. The amount of waste on the site, cross-contamination with other human DNA was also a strong possibility. In August 2017, it had become revealed that the police were also sifting through incinerated materials had become transferred from the landfill site. Occasionally, waste from the landfill site was taken to Red Lodge to transfer then onto the incinerator at the Great Blakenham that had been near Ipswich. Bones that had been found at the incinerator would be becoming investigated. Although police had said it was more likely that Mckeague's body was still at the landfill site area, the supposition was later confirmed the same month when the police had gone and confirmed the bones was not human. Also in August 2017, the family had then reinstated a £50,000 reward. This was some information. The money had later been donated by a local business person earlier in the investigation, but had become withdrawn when the police had started searching the landfill site. On 21st of September 2017, the Suffolk Police had released 4 CCTV images of some people who they said that could have been witnesses to Mckeague's disappearance 12 months previously. They also then set up a pod in Bury in St Edmunds. This was in the town centre, to appeal for some information and hopefully engender new lines of inquiries. October 2017, Suffolk Police had gone and announced they would be starting another search at the landfill site. This was at Milton in Cambridgeshire. It would focus on an area that had been adjacent to the previous search area, but believed to have contained waste that had been taken to a site at around the time of Mckeague's disappearance. A review of the investigation into Mckeague's disappearance by a specialist police unit that had become based in East Midlands, supported by the Suffolk Police theory that Mckeague had gone, climbed into the bin at the Horseshoe area of Bury in St Edmunds and had been brought by a bin truck, and this was to the landfill site in Milton. Despite this, the police had intimated that the search for Mckeague, the Lancel fight, would be wound down by Christmas 2017. Suffolk Police had gone and announced on 26th of March 2018 that the search for the missing airman would be stood down as there was no realistic lines of inquiries that had been left. The Suffolk Police Federation had gone and noted that the investigation had brought unique pressures. This was to the force. The day after, Mckeague's mother and brothers had then gone and appeared on the Victoria Derbyshire show to highlight what they had gone and cited as some inconsistencies.